Harmonic Trader Education. Harmonics in minutes. Learn harmonic patterns in minutes. Certified class instruction. Here are the terms of use. Do not distribute illegally. Now let's talk about the ABCD pattern in minutes. Here are the basics. Now this is the basic structure. It's two equivalent price moves. In the bullish version we have an A to B segment followed by a little retracement, an equivalent C to D move. So if A to B is 10 points, C to D is another 10 points. Now this pattern is comprised of two equidistant segments, so when we go from A to B, it's followed by a retracement, we have to look at the exact C to D measurement. A to B is 10, project C to D, it's another 10, and look at that exact area. Now we look at some ratios as well. In a bullish version, we'll look at one of the harmonic ratios at the C point and then measure the B to C extension. We'll look at that when we look at the harmonic ratio webinar, but that's what a harmonic ABCD pattern looks like. Now why does it work? Well, the origin of the structure is based in sine waves, what I call market signature. Why? Because all matter is energy. So energy moves in waves. Price action is a type of energy wave in the financial markets. This minimum energy wave is where when each leg represents one component of a complete vibration, one type of minimum cycle. That's why the ABCD works. Now looking at this example of a basic sine wave here, this cosine wave through time, it could be a price action of an uptrend on any time frame in any market. Most trends move within a specific range and possess defined extensions and ratios, retracements that can dictate the general constraints of the move. Over the course of time, we can identify these segments and define minimum ABCD structures as cyclical natural turning points. Looking back at the bullish ABCD pattern, we're looking for two simple, distinct, clear legs that possess equivalent segments, and it's very important to note that the minimum equivalent completion point where A to B is equal to C to D is essential. Now we look for two of these equidistant points, but the importance of that minimum completion point really depends upon the pattern. In all harmonic patterns, that equivalent minimum ABCD is a minimum requirement for all validation of opportunities. Now there's alternate ABCD patterns. They exist. We'll look at those in the pattern webinars. But these ABCD structures create a zone, and that's what harmonic trading is all about. It's looking at these potential reversal zones. With the structural measurement of the equivalent AB to CD projection, we look at that BC ratio extension measurement. That defines the area, in this case harmonic support, for the price action to turn around. Looking at the 60-minute bullish ABCD pattern on the euro dollar, we see two distinct price legs. From A to B, that was about 230 pips, followed by a C point retracement almost at the exact 786 harmonic ratio. We project another 230 pips down. That gets us right there at the bottom of the ABCD completion point. That is one completed natural harmonic cycle. That's how you look at that. It works on long-term charts as well. Look at this weekly chart of the 2008 bear market in Google. Beautiful ABCD symmetry, and look at the exact completion point of the ABCD structure. Each leg was nearly 350 points, projecting another 350 down to get you to the exact ABCD completion point there. So remember, the minimum ABCD completion where each price leg is equivalent is the basic structure in all harmonic trading. We'll look at how to utilize Fibonacci retracements and projections in the other webinars, but with these measurements and the ABCD structure, This is what defines all patterns as harmonic. Now, the singular ABCD structure is a powerful pattern, but don't try to trade it on its own or trade every ABCD you see. That's where other patterns will come in. We can be more exact on complex situations, but the basic ABCD pattern is the minimum structure in all harmonic pattern opportunities. Its importance cannot be overstated. Learn more now. Access my Patterns into Profits course. I defined all the harmonic patterns. Take this to the next level and access that course at harmonictrader.com. Thanks for your time.